Hi guys, today this video I'm going to show you how to use Google Cloud Build. This is the product that Google promote for CI/CD pipeline. So basically continuous integration and continuous deployment or development. So let me take through the plan for today this video. So this video what I'm going to do is that first of all I'm going to do a small build part, and then in here using the config method I'm going to do a cloud build, and then I'm going to do also automate using a GitHub to automatically deploy a web app using cloud build, so that the whole CI/CD pipeline is shown here. So I will be showing that whole thing, how the CI/CD pipeline will work. So the web app would be a small web app with let me show you what I mean by the web app here. So let me show the code. So in here I will have two web pages and then a Docker file, and then app.py for using the Flash app, and then the requirement file for the Flash installations and things like that, and then some statics file, use CSS file, style file for the website. So this web page is going to run on Cloud Run using and this launch will be happening through the cloud build. So let me just in the first part of the video I'm going to show you how the cloud build will work at the first, and then the second part I will show you the total processes automation, where I'm going to show you trigger whenever you upload your file to GitHub, it's automatically trigger CI/CD pipeline and automatically deploy your code to the Cloud Run. So let me start. First of all, we need to I will share all the files in from GitHub library in YouTube description section. You can download everything, and as the first step, you need to download it and keep it in your Google Cloud Shell. So you can log into Google Cloud Shell using it's just search Google search Cloud Shell editor, and then go inside, and then from here, or otherwise you can use this particular activate Cloud Shell as well, or otherwise in normal Google Cloud in a terminal you can click in this button to launch it. But when you launch using this one, you will not see this folder structures and things like that. You will have something similar to like this structure, only the one in below. After you downloaded file from Google Cloud, let me show you how you can upload them to Google Cloud. From here you can upload it one way, you as a zip file, and then just run the command called unzip, and then you can unzip the file, or otherwise you can create individual file using touch, and then let's say example text.tx. So it will create a text file for here, guys, for example. So after you done that, make sure you go to the location that you have your file. So in my case it would be here, cloud build, cloud run actually, ls. So then hello world, cloud run hello world. So where my files are, so you can see I have my app.py, cloud build, and Docker file, readme, and everything. So in the first part, this cloud build YAML file only have the first building parts. That's part only. And then the second one, when we doing the automations one, which with totally with the app and everything, CI/CD pipeline, we have a running part, a pushing part, as well as a deployment part as into the Cloud Run as well. So there would be two Cloud Build YAML file. So you make sure that you run accordingly. So let's start doing the first stage. So first stage would be just doing the building part here, this part. So in order to do that, first of all we need a location where we can have our Docker images. So let's go to Google Cloud first and go to the console and then type rt fact registry and go inside. This is the location you normally have your container image. There is the old versions also available called container registry, but if you go inside you can see that after May 15 next year it would be not available anymore. So they asked you to transfer everything to artifact registry going forward. So it's the best thing is to use the this artifact registry. I have already a one, but I'm going to show you how to create one here. Let me create one. I'm going to say this one, I'd say Docker YouTube, and then I'm going to select the format as a Docker because this is a Docker container file, and then I'm going to say region. I'm going to say US Central. I'm not going to go for multi-region to reduce the cost, and that's all, guy. I'm not going to add a description label or anything, and then I'm going to say create. So it will create our container registry, this one. So what you can do is you can go inside and take this particular copy from here and go to where you have your Cloud Shell and upload your file. Make sure you replace this particular part. So I'm going to replace from here up to here. I'm going to replace that, and then the same thing I'm going to do it in this image section as well. So basically what's going to happen here, this is the build part with the T Docker. You can remember, if you're doing Docker work, you know that big Docker build T and then the image, and then the this is my image name, and this is the version control with the latest. If you don't have anything here, this part, if you delete out from this one, it would be automatically would be latest. I'm put at a stage. So and then the where the image going to go. So this is a small part. So after you done that, make sure you save the file. Click on save all. And then you just have to run very simple command, guys. Here you can go to this build. I'm going to share this link in your GitHub directory, so you can download it from there, and or you can simply type this particular command. It's just the gcloud build submit, and then the region which is going in our case is US Central, and then config, and then the file name. So I'm going to copy this name and then come here, this simple command, and make sure you are in the correct location. Let me show you. Make sure you have all your cloud build file, app.py, and everything, Docker and everything is here. And then I'm going to paste this my command that I just copy paste. And then I need to change the region because this my region was US Central 1. That's all, guys. I need to do that. When I press enter, it automatically go our image to Google Cloud Build. So before I press enter, let me show you Cloud Build, how it look in the Google Cloud environment. So let me go to the new console again and launch Cloud Build. And these are like all my historical stuff, stuff that I have done. So you will most probably you will have a blank one. If you go to US Central only, I'm going to select the location, so it only the one that are applicable to US Central. So there are going to be a new one coming here after this one when we click on the build, and also that there would be a new image going to create here as well with this particular name. Okay, let's press enter, guys. It's going to take a couple of minutes for this to complete. I'm going to fast forward this video, guys, now. Okay, guys, it seems to be our cloud build is successfully completed. So let me show you what has happened. If I go here, can you see that there's a new image already after this one is created? It just created now. It took 1 minute and 31 seconds. And if you go to Docker image and I refresh from here, you will see a new something called my build. If you go inside that, you will see a tag with the stage, our image here. So what next part is would be this is just a simple cloud building part. So next part would be automate process, which is CI/CD pipeline method. So I'm going to show you that now. And now before I start doing that, let me you make sure in the build part we are using only this particular command, this part only in the cloud build. For the other one, we will have the this whole thing at the beginning where we do push image, and then the cloud run where we run our application. So let me show you cloud run. I have done few videos on cloud run as well in my channel where I show you how to run an app on a cloud run. So the same thing here is automatically from CI/CD pipeline. So it's nothing here, guys, at the moment. So when we run our build, it will app will be appearing here. So let's start. First of all, we need to create a new GitHub repository. So let me go to my GitHub account and then go. I'm going to create new one, say new, and then no template. I'm going to select, and then I'm going to say cloud build, cloud run. So it will cover the both product that we are going to use it. So I need to make it public so that you guys can access it. And just gonna put saying that public, and then add the readme file, and then create. So that's all in here, guys. Now before I do anything else, I need to make sure this is linked to our cloud build. So in cloud build, I didn't show you all of this. If you go to dashboard, there's something called builder trigger. So make sure you are in the region. If you its option is a global, non-regional, that's mean all the region, or in my case I have selected US Central because that's where my app and the Docker registry and artifact registry and everything is in my US Central. So make sure you select the same region, and then you need to click on setup build trigger. Click on that, and then just give a name for the trigger. I'm gonna trigger. You just say I'm gonna say you tube build, and then no description, nothing. So the how it's going to be triggered. So I'm gonna say push to the to a branch. So if something push to a branch, it's gonna happen. So and again here we need to select the our GitHub location. So it's already one is here, but I'm going to need to create a new connection because we need to connect it to a new repository. So I need to click on here, and then it'll come this particular part, and you can connect to so many other big buckets and things like that. And I'm going to say continue, and then it start going authentication. So it's already authenticated, and then you need to select one new one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit on GitHub so that I'm going to add a new one rather than select a new one. But when you're doing the first time, in here you will ask to do connect to a GitHub here and select one of. So I'm going to click here, and then I need to authenticate, guys, so that I can access my GitHub account. So after authentication, you will see something like this. Let me make it bigger. It's say whether all repository or select one. So I'm going to say only selected one, because I don't want to give to everything access. So one that we use is cloud build cloud run. I'm going to select that, and then what you can do is you can select save, and then automatically going to click into your account, Google Cloud account, and then that particular part is done. What we can do is we can close this screen that appear here, and then if you go here, you can see now can you see that the automatically is already appear. So I'm going to select this one for the trigger. We just add this one, so and then select OK, and then just go to the conditions, connect, and then it's connect here. I'm going to select that one, and the branch is the main. I don't want to use any regex to like select any particular branch I have on, so I'm going with the main. You can change if you want, and auto detect. I'm not going to do Docker file or build pack or anything here. I'm not going to do approve or anything, or use a particular service account for this trigger. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to use the default account here. I'm just going to select create. That's going to create our GitHub trigger. So now the next part would be we need to clone this onto our computer and upload our code and to the folder and push it. So let me clone it. So I'm going to take the path, and I'm going to show how the cloning happening, guys. So let me open a terminal. So I'm gonna go to ls and go to desktop, and then I'm gonna say git let me create a folder, guys, mkdir, and then my test build, and then cd my test build, and then I'm gonna clone git clone. This is simple git command, guys, and I'm gonna clone the folder. So, and now I have opened everything here. So I'm in my I'm gonna go inside my cloud run folder. So it's just going to show the readme file. So let me open from here that in desktop, and then my test build and this folder. So let's select open. So that's going to show you here with the readme file. So let me open a terminal again for the downs. Okay, guys, let me make it bigger so that you guys can see properly. Okay, if I just put ls, it would be only the readme file here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to now I'm going to upload all these code which I'm going to share with you guys in YouTube description section, all these files to that folder and push it. So let me do that. So I'm going to copy this code, guys. Okay, guys, I have copied all the codes again. So let me go to the location. So you can see that all the files are appearing now. But before we do anything else, we need to do some small changes. Here there would be a location to your Docker file, the Docker image location artifact registry. We need to change this to the new one. So what I'm going to do is that in your case, go back again to the artifact registry here, and then go inside your, and then select this one, click on this one, and come back to and replace these ones up to here, and replace the here as well. This is a pushing the image part, and then this is where the image is used to Cloud Run, so I'm going to put here as well. So if you can, if you closely look at, you can see there's a small difference. It's called prod, and the earlier one is stage. That's only the difference going to be in the image wise, image name. So now what I'm going to do is, after done these changes, I'm going to save this file. And in case if you are wondering what this is, these are provided images provided by Google Cloud. If you go to the documentation, you will see them in let me show you. It's a Google maintained images, so you don't have to do anything else. Just they take this particular image to do that building part, so do not change those stuff. And the next thing would be, before we do deployment part, now everything is ready here. LS files are ready, and if you go to GitHub account, the one that we create, nothing is there. We're going to push our image here. It's before we do that, in order to like you to run on your file on Google Cloud, which you want to run, do a bit. To run this in Google Cloud Run, you need to give a specific permission for that. So that is part is the one that is explain it here. I'm going to share the web link as well in my GitHub repository, and then in the YouTube description section, so that you can do. And make sure before you do the building part, make sure you copy this command and then just paste it here and run one by one. They have like, this is how the you give in the permission, because as you can remember guys, we didn't give a specific service account. They are being using the default service account, so we are giving default cloud build service account access to Cloud Run. That's what is happening here. So you can do like this, and if you forget to do this here, there's another way location that you can do the same thing. If you go to Cloud Run, there's something called setting, and from here you can enable, disable your permissions. Okay guys, so that's something that you need to do, so that's just so that you can Cloud build can access Cloud Run and have a command to run a particular what you call build, because Cloud Run need to have access to that. Cloud build need to have access to run stuff in Cloud Run. So let me now everything is ready guys. Let me do the git push part. So there are two ways to do git push. One is, let me save it again, so that, and one is from here, from and you can just type a message something, and then select commit and push here, commit and push. Otherwise what you can do is normal way, just select the git status and look what are the files that got updated. Let me make it bigger guys, and then just do a git add dot for all the files, and then git commit -m, and then message and say adding files, and then do a git push. You can use either method. So now git push part is done. If you go to your GitHub and refresh it, you will see all the files gonna appear here. And the same time, if you go to Cloud Build, let me go to the Cloud Build and go to history section and select the US Central. There's a new one is getting built already. Start building. So we might have to wait a bit of a time. And if you go to Cloud Run, there won't be any service still because it's already going to start. So and then if you go to artifact registry, you should see an image. So let me go to that. Okay, if I refresh here and then go inside, you will see a earlier stage image, just now the prod image. That's the image name that we give it in here, guys. Here, this one. So that's done. Let's wait till okay, our Cloud Run service also available now. I'm going to select on go inside, and then I can run from here. And this is a simple app on Hello World. I have so that's all in this CI/CD pipeline, guys. Basically how you can do a CI/CD pipeline in Google Cloud using Cloud Build. I'm not going to go through all this stuff because I have already done a separate video on Cloud Run. You can watch that. Before you switch off the video or go do something else, make sure you delete all the services to reduce your costs. Delete that and then go to build history. What you can do is go to trigger. You can delete the trigger, but you can even keep it. It won't cost anything unless you trigger it. And then another thing you need to do is that Cloud Run is the main one. That also I'm gonna delete my triggers as well, guys. Here I'm just gonna say delete or disable. And then from the Cloud Build, if you want to anything else that you want to disable, you can do it. That's all for this video, guys. I'm going to upload everything to GitHub and have a link in YouTube description section. You can download, and make sure when you are after download it, there would be a 2 Cloud Run file. Use one for its stage, the building part, and other one for if you're doing a CI/CD pipeline. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe. See you soon.